Good evening and thanks for joining us. We begin tonight with drastic measures being taken to try to contain the outbreak of a mysterious pneumonia-like virus.
Let's get right to our top story, the expanding outbreak of the deadly coronavirus.
Most of the nearly 300 confirmed cases are at hospitals here in Wuhan.
There is heightened concern all across the world, including here at the U.S.
At least 17 people have died. More than 500 others are infected. Chinese authorities are effectively putting a quarantine on an entire city, where the potentially deadly coronavirus first emerged in December. The aim is to cut off transmission of the virus, but it is spreading.
The virus appears to cause similar symptoms to SARS.
Containing the virus is critical.
The new strain, not previously identified in humans, is causing alarm.
The new strain of the coronavirus is spreading fast in China and beyond.
What started in China has now spread to Europe, Australia, and the United States.
I have, in 20 years of working on epidemic preparedness, I can't say that I've been more concerned than I am about the current virus.
This is a bad time for China. 26 deaths so far from the novel coronavirus.
Growing numbers infected, a new warning about how contagious this could be.
Though the World Health Organization says it's too early to declare an international public health emergency.
Chinese officials in Wuhan have made masks mandatory and are implementing drastic measures to limit people's movements.
This is a virus that has a wide spectrum of illness, from very mild to very severe or even fatal.
And we can now confirm that the U.S. State Department is evacuating staff from the consulate in Wuhan, China, ground zero for the outbreak.
Vigilant control measures are warranted at this early stage.
And travel restrictions aren't really going to slow the global spread of the virus.
The source of the initial infection of this coronavirus is still not known, but the working theory is that it's from animals sold in the Wuhan fish market.
Well, I'm quite concerned.
An alarming new video tonight from China showing patients crowded into the Wuhan Red Cross Hospital. The staff in hazmat suits. Tonight, China reporting dozens of deaths, more than 900 people infected worldwide.
Government health officials tonight say that without a doubt, more Americans will be diagnosed with this deadly virus in the coming days.
Officials warning more people will likely become infected.
There are no confirmed cases here in Canada, though tonight 5 people in Quebec who recently returned from China are being monitored.
56 dead so far in China. The U.S. is sending a charter flight to bring Americans home. That plane, though, will not be able to get to China until Tuesday at the earliest. And the embassy in Beijing says there may not be enough seats for everyone.
The World Health Organization has teams on the ground in China and is holding off on declaring a global health emergency for now.
This as the outbreak escalates yet again. There are now 15 countries and territories worldwide with cases. This morning, Chinese health officials saying more than 2,000 are now infected there and 56 have died.
Now, several Chinese cities are on lockdown. Authorities rushing to build a 1,000-bed hospital in just 6 days. Now they are building a second, bigger hospital.
This outbreak is spreading internationally.
I've studied the early stages of a lot of pandemics in history, the classic one being the 1918 Spanish flu. And sometimes they do begin with mild illnesses or not very serious illnesses.
The harmfulness of the coronavirus to people of different ages is now changing. And most worryingly, indications the virus is becoming increasingly contagious. Over 1,300 more medics have been flown to the epicenter Wuhan, where officials are scrambling to build 3 new emergency hospitals in a matter of days. These exclusive images, filmed for ABC News from inside the city, show a ghost town with signs warning people to wear masks fluttering in the wind.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.